What's happening, everyone? So as my continuing members know, I like to pop on a little cooking demo now and again. So today we're going to do a little chicken fried rice recipe. So I have my chicken, as you can see, chicken in the pan, all diced up and chicken. So before I start to fry them off in fry light spread, I season them with salt and a little pepper and a little bit of Cajun spice, a little bit of paprika as well, and I put a tiny bit of this chipotle on it. So when I mean how much should I put on those seasoning, you're talking about a quarter to half a teaspoon of each. When the chicken's raw, season them up, leave them for 5-10 minutes. You can marinate it longer if you want, but yeah, I did mine for about 10 minutes. And then started to fry them off. And I also have a little tiny thing of chopped garlic. I'm not a big garlic fan, but I'll put the tiniest little bit in the pan later. So that's kind of the seasoning that I'm using. This is a quick demo, by the way. I'm just using what I have in my fridge. I also picked up, using together, in Mark's, part of their stir fry, mixed the tender stem broccoli and garlic stir fry there. So I'm going to put a few bit of this in 2 seconds. So just going to use the stuff that I like in here really. And then also meanwhile it is chicken's cooking, I have got microwave rice and I have heated it up in the microwave, so it is piping hot like all of us when we do our workout. So yeah, now normally if I'm using this kind of stuff, I would cut up that broccoli from this mix, get the greens in folks, you know, and I'm just kind of, because we want that to slow cook with everything, we don't want it to be too crunchy, you know. We have some mange too. So I love a wee bit of mange too, or maybe they're pea snacks, sugar snacks. Forget, whatever it is, if we're eating it, we need to get our greens in. So in all my meals I always try and do your protein. I actually have 2 chicken fillets in this. Then go in with your greens, make sure your greens are always in. I'm going to boil the kettle as well there. And yeah, that's all probably I'll use in that. There we go, have a handful of greens. And then your rice. So I'll probably be used for myself, I'm quite hungry, but normally I use half of this. Tonight I'm going to use actually 3/4 of this because I am starving. I want to crack it. So, while this is the chicken is still cooking, if you want it, I always I like my chicken cut up small. I don't know about you, I just think it tastes a little bit better. It's more manageable. I'm just going to cut this up slightly. My ones go crazy at me because of the knife, the pan. I'm that person. Very organised. I'm a very clean person. I'm a very tidy person. But should I be cutting this with a knife and pan? Probably absolutely not. Go. Nice. That was looking good. So I started to boil the kettle for a reason. So we're going to add all this together. So this is a little different recipe for a change. So I'm going to take out some soy sauce and some light coconut milk. We're going to use a tiny bit of that. And we're going to use a little chicken stock with the hot water. We are going to get it on. Oh yeah. Yes you are. This is going to be different. One time you just hear it's just use your imagination. You know, you don't have to put all these weird sauces in these jars. So make your own, a little bit of everything, and you are winning. So I'm going to turn down this pan. There we are. Alexa, Charted. Right, so time for the soy sauce. There we go, that's that sauce out of the way. Right, now it's time. So our kettle's boiling. I watch this here, the smoke is going to go everywhere. Right, the reason why I put the hot water in for the rice is because you do not want the rice to stick, okay? So, get it all broken up. sure your rice is broken up. Now remember, our veg chili is cooked, it's quite crunchy, but we want to let this all simmer together. So turn down the heat slightly. Now I'm going to season up again with salt, a bit of blue pepper, a bit of Cajun again, slightly. There we go. Now, because we have our hot water in, we're adding about half this chicken stock cube as well. Again, this saves us using all the thick sauces, okay? So plop it in the middle. You just plop it in the middle, you'll be grand. Get that little stirring grease straight there in case it's kill me again. And add more hot water to that, so that dissolves rightly, folks. Make sure that's dissolved. Lovely. Again, we want this veg to cook. We want it to cook. Now, while we're going to get this all simmering, I'm going to add a tiny, tiny bit of coconut milk. So it's the light coconut milk. I'm using the one from Tesco, but Lidl's have a great one as well. I actually love Lidl's for that sort of stuff, for like coconut milk, for their Thai green curry paste is lovely as well. So now this dish is coming, it looks quite creamy. But we're letting it simmer. So now you have more juice, we'll call it, to the pan. You can actually turn it up slightly because we really want that veg good. We want that chicken to go a little bit more slow cooked. Okay, and a tiny bit more of coconut oil. It's just literally enough for 1 or 2 people. Remember, you can refrigerate that if you need to. Just obviously not in the tin. And use it for tomorrow night's dinner. Do a Thai green curry. Very similar to this. Add a little bit more of. I'm trying to. But you know what? Natural on the camera is better. We all make mistakes. Hopefully you should get benefit of this. So the reason why I'm doing this, right, is number one, to show you is use the spices that you have in your cupboard. Everybody's different. Not everybody's going to have a little bit of chipotle. Add another bit of this in, by the way. Okay, not everybody is going to have this stuff, but you can always use what you have, especially the herbs. For example, I love using a little bit of rosemary if I'm cooking like steak or beef. We have oregano as well. You can find it in coriander. It's great for chicken, so we're going to throw a little bit of coriander in here. So, number one rule, reason why I'm doing this is to teach you to use, flavour up your food, stop using the big, thick, heavy sauces, flavour up your food with the tiniest bit of the herbs, the spices that you have in your cupboard with people, hot water and a chicken stock cube. Far healthier, far tastier, and there, as you know, I put a little bit of light coconut milk in that too. Well, this is time to use that with a garlic bread. Like, I swear, folks, I'm not like, it's like the tiniest wee bit. I'm great to get all mixed together. I just not a fan of people's garlic, to be honest. Put a flavour to that, so sure we can't complain. There we go. Naturally chopped chilies. They are two great things. Great things to have in the cupboard. A little tin of chopped, tiniest bit. Chopped chilies and chopped garlic. So good to have. Right. You can see that. It is cooking. You know, a little bit more. You see it's sticking in any way. Just add the hot water in, folks. Look at that. Sure. Jeez, Jenna would not have a bloody look in. She honestly wouldn't. And Jimmy Oliver, nah, he needs to do lessons from Jimmy Woo. We have a great joke in our house. My dad is Iranian, and we all said, Daddy, So what's Tasha's job? And he goes, "Chip-a-roop." So shout out to my dad if he's watching this, because he is actually a chef. And my mum's an awesome cook too, so that's how I said, "Tasha, what are you out there?" But you know what, this is what I do, and this is why we get results. This is why you gotta follow some of my recipes, because these are recipes that I have created myself for you that are healthier, higher in protein. You have your greens in, but you have flavour. It's not boiled chicken and spinach, it's not too dry. Now, the stricter plan is a little bit more dry, to be honest, but that's for the members that are coming back. Everyone, I want to try something different. So look, all this is great too, all exceptional for weight loss, smashing it. So folks, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to let that cook for another few minutes, and then I'm going to serve. As you can see, it is beautiful. So yeah, you have your chicken fried rice. It's not dry, very moist, a lot of flavour. You have your greens, high protein, and fab. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. Let me know if you want more of this, and I'll try and squeeze it into the schedule. But you know, you should be grateful. You got this one.